the show, but suddenly there's no option for me to go live on Facebook.
Well, what do you know?
It's strange. It just
Should we just
isn't
play?
there. No, I need to figure it out. You can just play.
All right, I'll play. But there was there's Doug Osler. Well, hello, whoever's listening. Meredith is going to keep trying to figure out why she can't go live on her Facebook page. And I'll keep playing. Should I play?
If you like, sure.
Volume low.
Oh, really?
I'm just going to do it the way I want. Can you hear now? I'm going to wait a second. This is a test to see if you can hear.
I'm going to post our YouTube show.
And if you can't hear, well, I'm going to play anyway. This is a test, but if you could write comments like, I can hear or I can't hear. Better? Good. Cool. You can hear? All right, good.
I'm going to turn my phone off.
Try doing it through your laptop.
I might. Yeah, I might get the laptop. I'm trying one more time. I restarted my phone. Let's see if that helps. Then I'll try updating Facebook. I'll try uninstalling Facebook and then reinstalling.
Well, I'll keep playing. You sure you don't want to play a tune or something?
Yeah, so it's the same thing. No option to go live. How strange.
Huh.
Yes, that just very suddenly. Well, coincidentally, I took my laptop apart today to change the battery, and now my laptop's not working. Coincidentally, because Craig said just try streaming on your laptop, and my laptop's working. Just it has no cursor, so it'll be hard. So I'm gonna try it. I'll see if there's a Facebook update. I'll just keep trying stuff. You want to play something else or?
Sure. I assume eventually you'll start playing if you can't.
Yeah.
I'm worried that I wonder. I don't know anything about computer stuff, but I'm wondering if because I am on Facebook, that's somehow not allowing you to be on Facebook.
It has no. It's a total coincidence. The funny thing is, okay, so there is a Facebook update. I'm updating my app now. It could just fix it.
Any luck?
No, I updated the app. It took oddly long. It took a long time to update, but it finished. And I got back in, and there's no option to go live. All of a sudden, I think sometimes I've had experiences like this where suddenly, well, I've had experiences like this where suddenly an app doesn't work, or suddenly I'm signed out and cannot sign in. Then I contact support and they tell me my phone's too old and it's no longer supported. So
Try
it
this again.
could be that that's happening.
Oh, I mean on
It would
that.
be interesting. What do you mean?
I mean on that phone, though.
Oh, why don't you put it?
'Cause I can't.
Just plug it in this jack.
I don't know where.
It's right there. So it could be something like that. It could be a sudden change in compatibility. I'm live on Facebook, really? Not as me. No, I'm not.
So now can you hear? I'm going to play a little bit and I'm going to look for comments like too low, not too low. Very low volume. Doesn't sound good as the other mic. Some people say better, but volume is low. No, not yet. How about now? Sing one. I'll sing one. I'm an all-purpose entertainer right now.
Yeah, I want to report the progress. Interesting development. I remembered I have a spare device for just this sort of problem, so I went and tried, I
Oh,
got on Facebook on my spare device. Guess what?
you can't do it on that
There's
either.
no option to go live, and it's a different device. So it has to do with my Facebook account.
I think it's
So I
because
wonder-
I'm on Facebook.
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Well, here, I'm going to sing the Oceana Roll for these
It's
people.
really strange. So I'm just gonna Google why is the option. Why can I suddenly not go live on Facebook?
All right. Billy McCoy. Billy McCoy was a musical boy on the cruiser Alabama. He was there at that piano every morning, noon, and night, like a fish down in the sea. When he rattled off that harmony, every night out on the ocean, he would get that raggy notion, start that syncopated motion lovingly. And no one could sleep way out there on the deep when Billy cut loose out a key. Each fish and worm begins to twist and squirm. The ship starts in to dip and do a corkscrew turn. You see that smoke so black, stick from that old smokestack. It's going right to heaven and it won't come back. Now here and there you'll see a stool or a chair slipping round the cabin shouting, I don't care. And then the hammock starts a-swinging and the bell begins to ringing. Well, they're sitting at that piano out on the Alabama playing the Oceana Roll. England or Spain, it was always the same. Why, he'd be there at that piano on the cruiser Alabama, morning, noon, and night. He would keep it up with all his might. And when he'd start into playing, everybody'd start saying, Billy, ain't you ever gonna stop? Well, sailors take care and sailors beware. He's gonna play till you drop. Each fish and worm begins to twist and squirm. The ship starts in to dip and do the corkscrew turn. You see that smoke so black go from that old smokestack. Here and there you'll see a stool or a chair slipping round the cabin shouting, I don't care. And then the hammock starts a-swinging and the bell begins to ringing. Well, they're sitting at that piano out on the Alabama playing the Oceana Roll. Telephone, you're a perfect dear. How I'd give the world to know half the things you hear. When the cook needs something quick, on you we depend. But for you, what would we do? 'Cause you're more than just a friend. We love your welcome call because you make the world seem small. So ring ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling on the telephone and ring me up tonight. Ring ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling on the telephone, you got my number right. So ring ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling on the telephone and give a kiss or two. 'Cause if you don't ring-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, then I'll ring-a-ding-a-ling for you. Oh, ring ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling on the telephone and ring me up tonight. Ring ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling on the telephone, you got my number right. So ring ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling on the telephone and steal a kiss or two. 'Cause if you don't ring-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, then I'll ring-a-ling-a-ling for you. Jones went to the Waldorf once with a friend to dine. Not a man, a lady friend, that was a friend of mine. Rang his little wifey up and said, I can't get home, my dear, till very late, 'cause I've pressing business here. But darling little Frau said, dear, where are you now? Ring ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling on the telephone, I'm in my office, dear. ring, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. I hear music, honey, ringing in my ear. And ring, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. On the telephone I hear folks coughing too. And if you don't ring-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, I'm gonna ring-a-ling-a-ling for you. And worm begin to twist and squirm. The ships are sent to dip and do the corkscrew turn. You see that smoke so black was on that old smokestack. Here and there you'll see a stool or a chair slipping round the cabin shouting, I don't care, because the hammocks start to swing and then the bell begins to ring. And while they're sitting at that piano out on the Alabama playing the Oceana roll. This is a pretty weird show we're putting on, huh?
People are saying I should give up.
Yeah, why don't you just do some songs? No one wants to watch you just be on.
No, they do. Yeah, I'm so baffled.
I thought I just saw an option for live video.
No, I don't think so.
We're almost done. Why don't you do some songs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm very confused about this.
Here, I'm putting this in your hands. Let's play a rag. Ready? Ragtime, ragtime, ragtime. Great Scott.
It is possible that Facebook is suddenly incompatible with both my devices, though they are two different devices. It is possible.
Here, try to. Maybe that'll work.
It's very odd. I would see if my laptop can go on. Can go on. But
We'll have this all figured out by tomorrow. Thanks for bearing with us.
yeah, mark Craig's words.
What I think is that
What's your theory?
I think it's because I am on my Facebook page that it is somehow not allowing you to be on your page. I think if I were to turn this off, you'd be able to broadcast on Facebook. So I should just do that, but now we're already like a half hour in.
I think one matter has nothing to do with the other.
Do you want
I
to
think
say
this
something?
can only be attributed to ghosts
Ghosts? Cool.
in my phone. Both phones.
You want to sing something?
Sure. Hey, tell me, doesn't that look like Dixieland? Sure, that looks like Dixieland. Doesn't that look like Alabama? Why, sure, that's Birmingham. Any place so nice. Do I have to ask you twice? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my paradise. And doesn't that smell like ham and eggs? No, that smells like bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs and ham and eggs. Oh, gee. Mr. Lindbergh made Paris, but I made God's own heaven to see. And there ain't no land like Dixieland to me. Hey, tell me, doesn't that look like Dixieland? Sure, it looks like Dixieland. Doesn't that look like Alabama? Why, sure, that's Birmingham. Is there any place so nice? Do I have to ask you twice? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my paradise. And doesn't that smell like ham and eggs? No, that smells like bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs and ham and eggs. Oh, gee. Mr. Lindbergh made Paris, but I made God's own heaven, you see. And ain't no land like Dixieland to me. Oh, doesn't that look like Dixieland? Oh, sure, that looks like Dixieland. Oh, doesn't that look like Alabama? Why, sure, that's Birmingham. Any place so nice. Do I have to ask you twice? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my paradise. And doesn't that smell like ham and eggs? Yeah, that smells like bacon and eggs. Ham and eggs and bacon and eggs. Oh, gee. Made Paris, but I made God's own heaven, you see, and there ain't no land like Dixieland to me.
Want to do another? I've been playing song after song.
Sure. I don't worry when the blues come stealing.
Anytime I get that lonesome feeling, I call my sweetie and I say, red lips, kiss my blues away. Red lips, kiss the night away. Any old time that you come cuddling near, ain't it so strange the way the blues disappear? Red lips, hold them close to mine. Sweetheart, don't delay. I'd make a dozen trips if you'd let those red ruby lips kiss my blues away. Now that I've given you a sample, don't you think you should be on your way? Do you think that just one kiss is ample? Or do you still long to hear me say, oh honey, red lips, kiss my blues away. Red lips, kiss the night today. Any old time that you come cuddling near, ain't it so peculiar how the blues seem to disappear? Red lips, kiss my blues away. Sweetheart, don't delay. I'd make a dozen trips if you'd let those red ruby lips kiss my blues away. All day her telephone is ringing. Other boys have blues just like my own. All day long she hears those fellas singing. Every time she picks up the telephone, they're going, red lips, kiss my blues away. Red lips, kiss the night today. Any old time that you come cuddling near, ain't it peculiar how those blues disappear? Red lips, hold them close to mine. Sweetheart, don't delay. I'd make a dozen trips if you'd let those red ruby lips kiss my blues away. Oh, oh, red lips, kiss my blues away. Red lips, kiss the night today. Any old time that you come cuddling near, ain't it so strange the way the blues disappear? Red lips, hold them close to mine. Sweetheart, don't delay. I'd make a dozen trips if you'd let those red ruby lips kiss my blues away.
Yeah, guys. I know that on Craig's Facebook, the microphone. We're just using the internal microphone in the phone because we discussed. One of us wanted to try just using the internal microphone in the phone, and thought that would be fine, and the other of us wanted to use the lapel mic.
Yeah, but we
If we-
tried the lapel mic and it was quiet.
If we simply plug in the lapel mic, then the person who thinks we should use the lapel mic
All right.
will get to try their idea.
Go for it.
Okay, just half a chorus.
red lips, hold them close to mine. Sweetheart, don't delay. I'd make a dozen trips if you'd let those red ruby lips kiss my blues away. I'd make a dozen trips if you'd let those red ruby lips kiss my blues away.
So,
All right. Sounds better.
way better on the mic, yeah, of course. Or, I mean, the person who thought that was right would say, yeah, of course. But there was a
Problem with the
person.
lapel mic is Craig's phone.
There was a person that said, we don't have to bother with this mic. We should just keep it simple.
Let's do one more tune and then call it a night. This is a weird night.
It is a weird night. YouTube. So you guys have had you've had this mic going all along. So anyway, what are we doing? How about I'll tune? Yeah, I think I'll unscrew my laptop and try to fix the mic. I think what happened is I'll just try to fix things. I meant fix the cursor, which disappeared. Every time I open up a computer, it's never the same when I close it back up.
Thanks for listening, you guys. We're going to do one more tune. Here it is.
How about,
Me, oh my, look at there, passing by, I declare, watch her come right up and talk to me. Step aside, let her pass, satisfied, ain't she class? Now I'll introduce her socially. Who's wonderful, who's marvelous, Miss Annabelle Lee. Who's kissable and huggable, Miss Annabelle Lee. Ain't she a pretty baby? What would you give? Escorting her, supporting her, don't forget that she's exclusive. Who's dignified, who's glorified, Miss Annabelle Lee. What makes them fall? She's got it all. Just wait, you'll see. I ain't telling you a thing, boy, I'm telling you. Who's wonderful, who's marvelous, Miss Annabelle Lee. Me, oh my, look up there, passing by, I do declare. Watch her come right up and talk to me. Step aside, let her pass, satisfied, ain't she class? Now I'll introduce her socially. Who's wonderful, who's marvelous, Miss Annabelle Lee. Who's kissable and huggable, Miss Annabelle Lee. Ain't she a pretty baby? What to give? Escorting her, supporting her, ain't telling you a thing, boy, you're telling me. Who's wonderful, who's marvelous, Miss Annabelle Lee?
All right, we're gonna stop this and figure out what's going on with all this
What's going
stuff.
on with the
but,
Facebook?
thank
Maybe I
you
just
for
have to get
listening,
a
guys.
new phone or something.
Bye.
Who knows? All right. Hey, thanks for coming to YouTube. I'll try and read the comments. It's hard to read them during the show because they disappear. Hey, Melinda. Yeah, it's not that I didn't want to play. It's that I wanted to figure out what was going on. Reddit Live. Yeah, maybe we should go on Reddit Live. That's a great idea. Thank you. Well, thanks, you guys. I love you.